The Lakeland 100 is a 100 miles running race in the Lake District. It starts at Coniston and completes a clockwise loop of the Lake District. We also have a 50-mile event, and the 50-mile event completes the last 50 miles of the 100 course. Montane have been a great asset for us. The big thing for us is that they believed in it right from the start.
The Lakeland 50 for me was really about pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, doing something different that I'd never done before, testing my body and my mind to see if I can even accomplish that. I think everyone sort of sets personal goals, whether it's running a 5K, running a 10K or something more than that. And when you do one of those things for the first time, that sense of achievement is huge. The 50 miler for me is that big challenge.
The terrain of the course is, it's very challenging. There's a lot of altitude on the course, a lot of climbing and descending. What we tried to do with the route when we very first designed it, it stays away from all the major tops. So we've gone to places where people perhaps wouldn't have gone to if they'd come to the Lake District, outside of the usual tourist mountains.
It's not a place that I've ever been to or explored. Training for that has been really interesting. So there's been a lot of hill repeats, and there's been a lot of those long runs where I'm trying to find the hilliest possible route I can. But yeah, ultimately getting just a lot of mileage in the legs has been really important.
So it's race morning here in the Lake District, and today I run 50 miles one way or the other. I'm eating as much energy as I can right now, so I've got a tasty bag of granola right here I'm just munching away on. I've got about half an hour until there's a race briefing. An hour after that we catch a bus to the start, and from there we're on our own for 50 miles. As you can see, the weather here is absolutely atrocious. It's tipping down at the moment. Luckily I've got full waterproof kit. So this is going to be a really interesting race. Yesterday we had record high temperatures in the UK, and today it feels like we've got pretty much the opposite. So this is going to be a great race. Everyone's just had the race briefing. Everyone's catching a bus now over to the 50 start, and then we're going to get going.
Been trying out the kit from Montane, mainly because of their reputation in trail running, and they also sponsor the race as well, so I really wanted to give the kit a good test. It's been a real eye-opener to a different brand that I haven't used before, but one that I really respect now.
They are such a great quality clothing, produce fantastic, the waterproofs, and not only is it the quality of the waterproof and the breathability, but it's very lightweight. So having them on board as a sponsor, it helps us a great deal to try and spread the word to people as well about what you need to be safe on the hill.
So specifically for me, I've been using the vest, the half zip, shorts. I've also been using the hats. I've got a few of those, and the featherweight jacket has been really good and packs weight and barely weigh anything. And to carry everything in, I've been using the Jaws 10 backpack.
So we're 10% of the way through, 5 miles down, 45 minutes, nice and easy.
As the race went on, I had some ups and downs. The first section for me went by really quickly, and all of a sudden I was like 15 miles in. I hadn't really thought too much about the race, and the checkpoints were really good on the way through, and the people in there, they're all volunteers that help out at these checkpoints, offering cups of tea, getting food ready for you, refilling your water for you, and they're just incredibly helpful.
Coats back on.
I started to hit a real low point at around 20 miles. 20 to 26 miles for me probably was the toughest part of the race mentally, because I knew I still had a really long way to go, but I felt like I'd already run quite far. I had lots of conversations with various different people from lots of different backgrounds. Some people had run it several times, some people had never run it before, and it was a first experience for them as well. So I picked up loads of advice on the way around. Most of the time I was kind of clock watching and worrying about what I was doing, but when you start running with someone, suddenly a mile passes or 2 miles and you just forget all about it. It makes it a lot easier.
1 mile to go, 1 mile to go, I cannot believe it.
For anyone thinking of taking on an ultramarathon of any distance really, I was really amazed by the differences in ability and also age. Really, whether you're going there to walk it or to walk run it or to really go competitive on it, there's kind of an angle for everyone. It's definitely achievable for anyone who sets out with intent and trains for it well and takes it seriously, because it's a long way. And I'd really, really recommend it to anyone who's done a bit of running before and wants to sort of take on the next challenge, for sure.